Two of my older brothers molested me when I was a little girl. My dad put an end to that real fast because I told my dad. But we learned all that stuff from school. I forgive my brothers. It's bound to happen with the kind of background we came from. And not to blame ourselves for it. I told my brother I remember and he denied it. But I told him, Tete, face it, it happened. Mano. I remember I spoke to women on National Women's Day or something in Winnipeg, and I told my story about being raped in the bathtub, molested, pulling my hair and almost drowning me, calling me down. A dirty little savage, and I was ugly. And I was so terrified. I couldn't breathe underwater. I can't swim today. When I ran away at 11 and 12 years old, I got the worst beating of my life because I was so strong and I was so stubborn and I was aggressive. They told me, take your clothes off and lay on the table after I ran away. So I took my pajama bottom down and I lay on the table. I told my buddy, the other girl I ran away with, I told her, stand in the hallway. Me mani ipin deny. Stand there, I'll go first. I'll take first licking, I'll tire them out. She was just crying hard. And I told her, put him in. I told her, stop crying. They like it when you cry. They love to see you cry. They love that meanness. They're cruel. They have everything. I said, they got new clothes. They got good food. They can visit their relatives. We can't even say hi to our brothers and our sisters. I was number 55. I told her, don't cry, I'll take it first. And I did. I lay on that table and they give me a licking because I ran away for 2 weeks from school. I jumped out of a moving truck that was turning the corner and I jumped out head first. I knew how to do it. And I showed the other 2 girls how to do it. I was a leader and I did it. I told them to jump head first and do a somersault. And there was a bush on this side and a field here where there was cows and there was a bull in that pasture as well. And I said, go in that pasture. I said, they won't look in the pasture and the bulls won't bother us. Sure enough, the bull never bothered us. And they went to the bush to look for us. That's how come they didn't find us. We lay in the grass there. But when I lay down there and Father Turan held me down, Miss Lalonde and Mr. Juvenville, and they hit me with a belt. And the farmers used to bring that belt to school and show them from their combines. Big belts from the combines. He said, here, hit them with this. This'll hurt. This'll hurt. So they did. And they hit and they hit. They told me 10 times they're going to hit you and you're going to say, I will never run away again. And I said, fuck you. I got hit 10 more times. Hard. I was naked by the time I got out of there. They must have hit me about 50 times. Broke my ribs. Finally, I couldn't yell. I was saying, fuck you. Fuck you. I couldn't yell anymore. I lost my voice from screaming. And when the judge asked me about these, somebody from Indian Affairs said, it was a severe beating, not criminal, it is severe. I said, the hell with you? What the hell do you know we went through? I took my pants off and I said, here, measure those scars. And they were 2 inches long and about 4 inches still long after how many years? I got about 4 of them back here. Even when I couldn't move, I'd go, oh, oh. I move a certain way. Imagine the kids that heard that, the little kids that heard that screaming, that yelling, that swearing. They were traumatized, they were scared. And I told my friend, I said, don't cry. I said, I'll take them first. I'll tire them out, and I did. But I couldn't hardly walk back to the dorm next after my licking. I was bleeding. They never took me to the hospital. They never dealt with anything. I couldn't even sleep on my back. And they give me an old horse blanket to use. The old rough ones. I couldn't cover. They woke me up 5 o'clock in the morning to scrub floors, big hallways like this on my hands and knees. For a month, I was on slave labor. The next day after my licking, they took me in the gym in front of all the kids. Must have been about 200 kids. They made the kids sit there, and they said, this is what happens to you when you run away from school. And they shaved all my hair off. I don't remember, but one guy was telling me that I was supposed to sit on a stool, and I took that stool and that chair, and I hit them, and I fought them with that chair. There was a big battle. But you know what? I don't remember that because there's so much bad things that happened. They said I was just throwing the chairs around, and I had a good fight with them till finally they cut my hair. Look, I didn't give up. And these were adults. Can you imagine? They were adults. Adult people, supposed to have been civilized people, elders of a church, the government, the leaders of this country. They were supposed to be representatives of good people, the best of society, that did that. They would never tell the Jews, Holocaust victims, get over it. Get over it. It happened long ago. They would never say that to them. Why do they say that to us?